In 2002 Disney made the movie called Toy Story 2.5 but it as woo the scary studio India the movie stared with. The Disney's logo doll when picker the movie showed the Toy Soyuz logo fainting in with the 2" 5 zooming in under the Toy Story flog the pans down to the clouds and revealing Andy playing with door. Andy said well glue fun to me for playing. Woody said yep, that's a lot of fun. Andy said what Sid your Sid. Woody got off the Andy and S and got up as the Sida ever since mother got me for your brightly Oliver you so Kuvjan then the bird loves worms. Andy said what arms you're moving a talking when there isn't me. Woody said oh. Andy said mom I think Toy Woodsy is maligning and talking all by itself. Emma some esteem mom came in said what is it she sap she ho my sorens. Woody said hellos. Andy's mother mom then screamed and said Toy are alive. Andy looked at Woody and screamed the throw him to a wall and hit her and Woodsy aside they the heck didn't pun our time I was younger freaking Redfin. Andy Buzz came out and said yeah chant oh hut tuss Toyota if you see yes mo I go and talking be yourselves and when you're here Riggs now Jesse's and Bluster can route and said yeah Buzz is right out can't bout Hoyts if you hurt us while kill you. Andy said on ho. Woody got up and said so don't hurry us or threw us to walls ever again and he got closer to Andy's face before Andy freaks out and throws into the wall. Tree came out and said oh ho you did again. Andy unzip said that it go to him now while the battle cry and more toys can up and ran to him. Andy screaming and ran out to the window. He almost fell out of the window but thank breakdown him. Andy said hobo the toys said now they jump and eats Andy and the screams until dead and mom came and saws Dandy dead. Mom scream Andy's knew she broken to sob at this bread body but the toy one do to this mother and eat them and eats the whole house and they looked to the Sid house and went there the soil dear wet to the Etimo door and the toys opened the door and went to Sid rooms and said Wes reading a book and saw Woody laying down the floor and says on why are soy slung down there sis sadi oh well. Woody likened to said as the saw him and shouts but Woody got to this face as said screams and ran around yelling get I food me. Sid moved around okay king things over and breaking them and then movies a match over the wall. An cat ache on fire throws on the bed and said why did a diet my bed it fire before Sid fells down and puts the head on the bed floor and fire and would yes get off his burring body as the fire frappe and got you of aid though use as the coaches on fire. Woody said now they're all to catch the form to the missies and flew in predicting sped to the owl toy barn until he misfile hitter the barn and the blew up and the cloud expands until it filled the earth and morrows to Woody as he said the heed and Leah's as I zoomed to the movie and it ends with the cries but the text are shaped as toys and the gloves were dotted with the toys. In Spain Disney do mode the Findlay episode of Two More Eggs allied the Granada coroner finale. In Spain the intro stared Y5 the pan as the text two more sugs are seen the eggs appear and the spice says two more eggs to meow eggs. The edges spurt and the text title and it stated it starred with Doodle waking down the screen as the said sage from out over and over until they saw the sig packs. Doodle said hey Vic alls what to you sing. The cloud says we're getting Reuter to see the Boso evacuees. The show is getting re-edit and closed due to rerunning out of ideas. Doodle said what turning out of ides no well let's the boot analysis. They went to the SAS the boss there Iri Metu and Kokichi Dodo. I said hi Hector Heat are going hooch stayed we're getting reads so we went to see the booze. The bosom said our dishonesty is getting retired but not Woo Riley we have a place we're rotted to character by Disney Go when their shows changed. Diode said where that place and where is hit named booze said not after wash and it named to dandy retirement. Doodle Addis can I sing hat song the more time. Booze said yes the song as they went to the place they forest went to the spirit waves follower the monster leaving a with a sing fysknhg high eclipse 2 actually and to the riddle and then fly trough the dotted place city before getting to the by or edict where the house and its were somewhat and people had to live in tents and eat wood and shit Wayne to the sighting Bababooey place where babies Kate and baby Cal and baby Rerun cries and the charted cover their ears and scream very loud to down the crying thankfully and Dwayne taught the wavy copes. Say where they have to funereal yet as but Doobie slowed down to the song until and to the Dinah ceaseless where the so it finished. But Gore's face came you and the dun came up and they stains Gore's face icy. Bout he or said shut you O'Geyer's face and brush tie as they cheer before finished and went to the Disney regime place and went hater but. The rod hit before they want him and died and shows Tom Times but it pains out and shows a haven where the hoodie do song as sung by Dodo. In himself as the pages ended with the Helens and got 8 said Ixter stance and pisped sausage. To the egged but it said Amagog to take a dump and pops on the jeans and the episode end wrong there Trent the Disney logo. There are all rejected shots from the show 2 more eggs that were canned to being too cheap and not flashy and also scenes from the currents. Shorts as well the shots began with the intro it shows the refuting pan with the organized tech reading 2 more guys with the Disney word Maori on top of it and then the Peppies and Petter Opera as the O on the 2 more eyes text. And the IOCs says the words 2 more steps 2 morels egged. The what video sid the at the eggs zooms in end out before popping open and sizes and the text tipplers Dovid begs a with double. Going to the bustling said the said in going to find a job ask store the gent to it and there the booze as the said hey Doobie how I get toy. Job Doobie said I and the thought in my heart to tell hey Doobie get a job now to support my wife and kids and the got the job and doing the job and stack shelves and other stuff and got monkey and getting the 2 more eggs shorts exp rive and people got socked and making reaction videos named my recanted that 2 more goes had includes paid props banner and 1 shows the pickle from toe to I2 when Dune says no. After Zerg said I'm you 4th and 1 shows Askren shot of the YouTube video of the intro with includes paid or palm banner with the dun music in the background and shows clips from so half of Ob Sorenpants screaming for a minutes and their toe confess be. For fading of Doobie David now I have paid maroon ad props appear on top of there before all the characters came to him and 1 said. We want a promotion refund Doobie said Shay Hector said look what you sing to my short we done even had paid important because my dad had a job at the office Sig Lola's Scouts said we hate paid promotion labels because they suck and 2 more goes Dinettes have paid promotion banners in their YouTube videos and the Panda Bractis said we don't have paid promotion when they pay songs and everybody to get Doobie. And the real too thin and they better cry Doobie steamed and he wasn't to the office and shut the door and placed the chair over and went to the books and Doobie said they after me what sold I do booze said tell them that's its slogan Spotabee said but what if they kill me booze said they won't kill if you tell them your origin Doobie said what my origin booze show the TFV and show the Okax in the exploit room and their air turns block and puffy and he started to melt tea and no blood and flesh. Before Doobie emerges from the puddle and FP Ortiz and sing the Doobie and Doobie do song and Doobie to looked him at the motor and said on ho I'm now ugly sock axe and ran out crying yelling I'm full Okax and Hector said should've we cheat him or not Doobie ran to his house and to the room and chairs into the mirror and said why am I okay ugly Okax I just got kicked out from school due to my ugly appear and I had to move away from Seoul I town to another country and got be Raven Luke and the Sid I'm gonna go back to the social tea room and become my moral self once and for all and went to the experiment room before the charter books a pathway and the got said you're not going anywhere until you unmannered you paid. Primp labeled and ollie of your shorts MT ugly Okax BTU Doobie said I'm not Doobie anymore and got to the epic T and the doctor said what are you IG or Doobie said I'm going to be Okax and they put him to the test rooming and then Doobie became Okax went open the boot and everyone saw it and merged and melts and Okax goes to the place as the flash animation. City falls apart and went to sucky sight and the end appears and the end showed the same eggs and pan and hand comes with sugar and said, extra sauce and put sit over the goes it but it frame fires and caked appear with buzzer snore d and the voice said sorry to more eggs I called. CGI Oaks the Owl Gin Studio India Solver the orange background with the Sig Oaks Perot with the trap CU with the lying face and the Count Roth glass and th hat and the lady wearing a purple dress and the wood and the Biolgod face in it and the talking T with green hands the text Grigio plays floats on top of the screen and the voice says we can't of it cause we are all sig the star with woman waking down ding the trolley la la owl song with music and saw the teacup looking at something woman said. What's going on tempt said there's someone hat not sig woman said what Claude came and said what are you looking 3 saw Aina said hello. Could said we're not invited and we'll get gross face to take care of you they Kato Gore's face and the said we whoa Aina looks like you're another part of the go lols the gross face saw ends alight and the whole sig universe stars gulf jin. Out as cloud starsh ching as the glasses Siri at and the eyes grow large no the Rowans the woman Shri went to the top and his face diatribes and the body becomes a pry-aid and hands Sikames real and God's stature becomes realist and barks and the tree turns to the real tree and everything Clytus gout and the closing had the logo Sig APLs and the orange background with the voice we can't to dit coats are all sig but when it went to the sig with chilies with dishing audio and screaming as the voice said we count FO hit and we all sig and disputing images pages on screen before the ending but the sig. This out showing blood running down the eggs and show some having sex Y5 the deny obey and other curing stuff and blood in running down on the eggs. I was so bored, so it tunrid on Dincy Jr. ND a bimper came up reading MEW. Ionly Epiju 1250.1517. The intro stat read playing but dad shames the computed on mother head yelling. Fuck you fucking ass wimp bitch. INE episode started with the house but bloody and shows Stanley watching a weird video of Lionel Yi-Ling. All Heil fucking bitch stan assholes Nazis wimps and shoots the griffs and the pets. And stays tryans, Stanley snows a picture and the tour QEs in costumes says will all kidnap you at night. Staney was shocked and stops his shios in the floor quadding an earthquake and sowie. Our fucking pinnock is fucking ruined wimps. Asses slitches and nouse go aown and lower and they die and Snaley K up and screams and the 4 kusumt skindap them and he wakes up again saying WAT the fuck and I was fucking wimp deraming nad Dennis say or read the Ufxing grain IHE big book of fucking biances every eyeing you wimp dick. And Harry and Elsie fucking shoot Dennis and eats the fucking book and T. Snaley eats them and breaks the door and hardly Dackneys with Leoness bousing so tucking ard and says this for fucking all hail Cian you fickuking sheem. Tomper a boot fuckfart pien sees stop penis and crass kasu's earthokai and he wakes up and shots himself and wakes up again saying not fucking agon. And Nari come up and says, whack milk urink fucking. Wimp ashul ono Stanley drink and bite s guy's penis off and grows big a becomes naked with penis and everyone saw it and shrinks, but still naked and every took photo and kids cries. And scream and say look mom, LL the rucking na KEU wimp bitch kid. And MO covered his eye and police arrested him for naked and got killed in jail before he wakes up but Sunny and shouts ITA. Fucking new day you fucking wimps. Bishes Nazis assholes and fuckers and gets up and eats his tucking breakfast ANF run around and sets the house on fire and school and he roughsing a book and the Thea share and frucking sext fucking heels say fuck with me and they took fucking farts shit vomit and say. All fucking hail fucking bitch wimp Satan and the bell rangs and they say B00000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000ll and nails Tunrid to boots and becomes even more sexier and everyone started fucking on their penis and cum shot and shoot them with cum and die but Stanley and he went home and eat diner with pull and vomit and he goes to bed and next day he runs to Harry go outside and shames them until his race fucking fall apart and he says in death tone, "Ugh fuging hail Satan wimps assholes bitches, aggggggggghhhhhh and fucking D's and Stanley tucks on mott butts and tooken vel aayyylizek and he eats him untie. Rips off Elsie funds and eats his meat until dead and Lionel Mytaken fro Tootsairol and farts them and eats Xander Buett. And fuck it by fucking on his penis until he fuck y. Nim until any is tucken dead and ours nim in a tuckina veldier that now any monadini. Face on it and rink it and fusk huma until he is dead and satinly whispers, let's make a deal with your green shoes of luck, and a creepy nitori pop out of her. Some tack and eats him until ka yup and says fuck 12 times until everyone is alive. And Swiri comes and says come with me and see Kailu and Little Bill and they follow him until he meet them and they gave him wit piles and got crazy Lugun. Crazy and Mom and Lewis came and Steel said we're gonna have Baya and Hey Mary and turned to Big Beast and ate Lois and turned Big Monster and desecrated the world until Stanley wake up and he had a nightmare as the said fucking nightmares. Fucking fucking Iggy airs. And bashes NIS Ned and pillow and throws it and honks the horn saying Mimos and Mimos came and ate them and took shit in them. Until they killed them the gree alert mom slaps. Dad I the race calling him pussy afear hit ling me with Thai fucking ass. Computer in the intro wimp and turned into Cosmo from Dandy's world and eat him and Lionel turn her to TV and plas. THR video game until he got very med and pooches her Valina fucking asshole fucking motherfucker fuck fooked. Fuck up motherfucked and fuck bitch shit bullshit asshole Nazi wimp and kisses her until Stanley comes turns him to Cosmo from Dandy's world again before eat Dennis and shames his Tishwal and shames Harvand Elsie bet or they dead and run to Dandy's world and the theme song started again by it with Dandy's world before zooming out revealing Stanley nad Lionel watching TV and turns off saying let's to bed. And they corto deo sleepino and the wakes un and Stanley saves IISA rucking new. Fucking day for Satanu fucking wimps bitches Nazis Russians assholes. Indians motherfuckers and gold diggers and he got up and eats animal snack OS and slurpers and eats the whole tucking bowl and burrows, and the tucking smeal got to me and he got to school and the fucking teacher was so ufking sexy as fuck that na bobbies were snown and any was wearing the tickingest sexiest dudes ever. Seen that they Kita started screamina and they were doing a porn stut drawing a rule 341 and doing prawn math an. During Playgoranth they were doing expilict stuff with the pranners. Absolutely exelucid content logo at the top and an image or doing the thumbs up wearing different cloth and green shoes says let's make a deal with my green shoes as Xander bounces up and down laughing with an exclamation point next to the tucking Nina at the Borum Nara are the things they were doing. 1. Minnie said to Marcy can you this otch up to my SSA so jarred theet it makes MTPAO red Marcy Cora unron trum. 1 or TNE thornouns and sucks it to clus tukluk. As Kodina Mimi to scream su tukina hard at his penis starts sparvn about. Bloud 2. Lester Sid to Staley how about a pee come and pee on your fishbowl but if Benny's inside it Stanley said okay I'll get him he got. Dennis in fashbol and he said, "What the fuck are vu doina in school can ou tucken se that mini sticked a thorn to?" Marcy's asked that it peed out blood. "What are you dong to Staney?" and Isoter peed come and pee to the bowl, causing Dennis to scream until the acid brooned away nis skin. Until a skeleton is let land distancerts later dumos the snad and turasetner ono. Bun resit and Susit was a hellumt as he says im an Ancitron 3. Harry and Elsie came and said Dency dead well knave to scaries you for that nigh create the Obegron ono. T'pays sanely to the great bib book of Ivethving and they set the pentarom on time. But Stanlet and the great big book of everything stred melfting bu turned into numelst anime Mr. Black Trum Tashai. Koryok Circe moves around the loss and they Aot wireniled and melt and Aoes to the school and tats bet or melting and everything flats and metals to nothing and it shows earth melting as sunned in dias o. Muam, ababwai, crying paisy int en background. Bailey wakes up and screams a fuck. Tuking tucken nint. My Arl. 11111 mom came in and Satley said check. For master under my bead mom dakies y hands grabs Hiri and pulls him as the screams Sanley sola now mom looks as any says I, don't the nanas creds in the taste. Zooms in scarina me until it zoomed to mom taste as I zoomed to his mountain as shivs. City where peep were screaming and T shows a non-stop zooming image of cert viewing real drawing with scary by for 1 minute. Before Stanley said why did they made this episode in the Darf Ollis before going to selp as Stainery Yuan like an animal fucking dying as the black catfish went sleep. The screen fades to the Nouse at night and it zooms out Benra it suddenly blows up and the episode's Aina's eye. Called Dinsev and they saw that episode was never aired and was named fucking Horace and I heen help and I Wyatt what is that was I see a Stanley out of my window. Fucking. Ass your fucking bitch next you wimp 34893480Y28YD42 high 42N. XA Allah and at.